यस ऊपर करना है तो थोड़ा उसको करो ऊपर नहीं उसको हाँ
Hello students, can you hear me? I hope you are ready to attend the live class of English today. I can see Srishti Singh, Manoj Modak. I hope as we progress, more students will join the session. Okay, Sranshi Dadi is present. Students, again today I am repeating that as soon as it is 12 o'clock, you be ready, and by 12:30 you must be online. And I know that your music or PE class may be going on before that or art classes. So be live and be ready for the English class at sharp 12:30 p.m. Okay? So in the last class, we studied about countable and uncountable nouns, and we have completed the session by yesterday. Means day before yesterday we have completed, and I have given you homeworks, and most of the children have submitted it by yesterday. Yes, I can see many students have joined. Yes. And again I am reminding you, during the session, please type in the chat box only the answers of the questions what the teacher is asking you. Otherwise, don't type anything which is not necessary during the class. Okay? So today we are going to discuss a new topic. It's not new topic for you. Actually, you have learned it from your previous classes itself, right? First standard onwards, you are learning it in different forms. So here, I have some logistics in my hand, and I like to show some of the logistics to you. And you be ready to type the answer if you can. What is this? Okay. This is the logistic. I hope you can see this. Can you see? What do you understand from this picture? If anybody knows what is this, then they can type in the chat box. Okay, I will give you some more an easy picture. Yes, I didn't get the answer till now. Is there anybody who can understand that picture? Okay, can you understand this picture? What is this? Can you see this? If you can see this picture and if you can understand, type in the chat box. Yes. I think it takes time for you to type. Two pictures I have shown you. One is this. If you know the answer of this, what is this picture? Who is standing here? This blue shirt man. If you can understand, you type it in the chat box. And the other picture what I showed is this. You can type the name of any one of this picture in your chat box. Yes, Hidesh Chavan has written the answer. Teacher. Yes, this blue shirt man is a teacher. You can see the children sitting on the computers. And now this is the next picture. I hope you can see this. Okay. So if you can, yes, Shweta Maheshwari means Krishna. Also type teacher. And what is this? You all like teacher only? Okay, let it be. So today we are going to discuss about your family members. In your house, you have your father, mother, yourself, a boy or a girl. Yes, Amruni Tadwar wrote, he is Prince. Good. Amruni, very good. So, this is a prince. What she said is correct. This is a prince. Now, we were discussing about your family members. Yes. And I told you in your family, your father is there, your mother is there, and yourself, maybe a boy or maybe a girl. And some of you may have a brother or a sister. And in some families, your grandparents are also living with you. There may be grandfather, there may be grandmother. And in some joint families, if you are living in a joint family, you may be living along with your uncle or auntie's family too. There may be your uncle, there may be your auntie, there may be your cousin, there may be your cousin sister and cousin brother. And during vacation, you may go and visit your relatives, you may meet your nephew, you may meet your niece. So when I was discussing about the family members to you, you have heard a lot of words from my mouth, which are we used to relate or refer to the family members. Those were father, mother, boy, girl, uncle, auntie, cousin, especially I said cousin brother, cousin sister, nephew, niece, grandfather, grandma. Children, when we take all these nouns, these are all nouns. We know that noun means it's a word which names any person, animal, flower, or anything. That is called a nouns, right? Noun is a naming word. It can name anything, any person, family member, or a place, or a thing, or an animal, anything. So, father, mother, brother, sister, all these are nouns. So, today we are going to divide these nouns into different categories. Okay? So, that is our topic. Today we are going to divide the nouns, what I told you right now, into different categories. Can anybody guess our topic today? If you can guess, you can type here. Let me see whether anybody got the idea about today's topic. I told you father, mother, brother, sister, boy, girl, uncle, auntie, and grandfather, grandmother, cousin brother, cousin sister, nephew, niece. From all these words, when I said that we are going to divide it into different categories, could anybody guess the topic of our English class today? Today's English class topic is okay. Can you hear me? I see one Praveen Ambedkar. Mom, your sound is not clear. I think Janath Ambedkar has logged in, right? Can you hear me, children? Okay. So today we are going to divide the nouns into different categories. I asked you, can anybody guess the topic? If you can guess the topic, you type it in the chat box. If any child can guess the topic of today's class, can type it in the chat box. So you can hear right now. Good. Okay. Today we are going to divide the nouns into 4 categories. The first category is, we are going to make small houses. The first house belongs to masculine. This is called a masculine house. Masculine gender's house. Yes. Neeraja Singh has typed it. It is gender. I think Neeraja Singh is Agamya Singh's mother, right? So Agamya has logged in the idea of Neeraja Singh. Okay. Okay, Agamya, very nice. So she has done the topic. It is, we are going to discuss about the topic genders. We made the first house and the second house is here. Here also we are going to add some nouns, and the name of this house is feminine. So we made 2 houses. The first house is masculine house and the second house is a feminine house. And I know you know already about these 2 houses because you have learned about these 2 houses in your second standard itself, right? So now we are going to add 2 more new houses. You know the members of this house became too much. So they cannot stay in this house alone or in this house alone. So we are going to build or make new houses for the members of this gender family. So the third house is common genders house. This is a new house, right? We are going to learn about this common gender only this year. These 2 you have already learned, right? So I am going to make one more new house. The name of this new house is neuter house, neuter gender house. So students, if you look at the board, you can see 4 houses. The first house is of masculine gender, second house is of feminine gender, third house is of common gender, and the fourth house is of neuter gender. I hope you can hear me properly, right? So now comes these 2 people. What? First one, it is prince. You said it is a prince, right? Amroni said, right? I think others also will agree this is a prince. Okay. Now let's see what is a masculine and feminine gender. Already you know the definition. Masculine gender has all the nouns which is referring to male gender. It is masculine genders refers to male category of animals or human beings. For example, prince. Prince is a male. So we will write prince in the masculine gender category, or prince is a masculine gender. Same as the father. Father is also a male. The noun father refers to male category. So we will say father is a masculine gender. Now only the students will type in the chat box, no one else. Now let me know, what about brother? Brother belongs to which gender? Please type. Hideshta one, masculine, Project Pender, masculine, so fast in typing, right? Okay. So brother is masculine. 2 children already said. Okay. So brother, uncle, boy, all these are masculine genders, right? Now I have another lolly stick. You see? Can you guess? Can you guess this picture? If you can guess, you can type. If you can guess this picture, type in the chat box. Your English class will be interactive section. I may be asking you some questions. You can type it in the chat box. So be ready to type always. Okay? Be attentive and be ready to type. What is this picture? Not the gender. By seeing this picture, what do you understand? Who is this? I hope you can see this. Who is this? Yes. Answer is coming again from Amruni, Prashant Nashram, Nidesh, no, Prajat Pender, Neeraja Singh, Amruni wrote princess, Prajat princess, woman, Nidesh. Okay, you can take it as a woman also because it's your wish, but I brought this picture to represent a princess. Okay, it can be a woman also. You can write women, you can write lady. Okay. So now you know this logistic or this picture belongs to feminine category, right? So the nouns which refers to female category are feminine genders. Okay, the nouns that refers to female category are called feminine genders. For example, princess, father. What is the feminine gender of father? Anybody? Feminine gender of father. Yes, mother. Good. Hidesh again. Hidesh is very alert. Mother. Brother, feminine gender. Sister, Amruni. So fast. Good children. Sister. And uncle. I hope already somebody might have typed it. Okay. Queen, yes. Uncle, auntie, yes. Who is this? Yadagiri Dasri. Okay. Uncle, auntie. Yes. There's the one. Yes, good. So, uncle, auntie, or aunt is the feminine gender. So, here we saw or we have discussed, it is actually a revision part of your class because you have learned this masculine and feminine gender in second standard already, right? So, the nouns which refers to male category are in masculine are called the masculine genders. The nouns which refers to female category are called the feminine genders. Now let's see our new topic. Let's discuss our new topic, that is common gender and neuter gender, which you are going to learn today. Common gender in the sense there are a lot of words or nouns in English which is common for male and female category. For example, I am your English teacher. Alright? That's why I showed you this holistic at the beginning and I asked you who is this man, not who. What is this man? What is his profession? What do you understand from this picture? So some of the children already typed and pointed out he is a teacher. I am your English teacher. The word teacher, it stands for female teacher also, it stands for male teacher also. Lomesh sir is your music teacher. Just now he was taking class, right? Pauline Joseph is your English teacher. Hemant Jindal sir is your PE teacher. Bharti Joshi mom is your science teacher. So the word teacher is common for male and female category. This type of nouns which refers to male and female category are called the common genders. The nouns which refer to female or male category comes under the group of common genders. Another example, tailor. You might have given your clothes to the tailor for stitching it, right? You might have, maybe you have given to a female tailor, some of you might have given to a male tailor. Whether the tailor is male or female, we use only one noun to speak about their profession, that is tailor. So we can say tailor is a common gender. In the same way, we call advocate a person who works in the court. In Hindi, you might be calling vakil, right? So, advocate, whether the advocate is male or a female, we use only one word to refer both the genders, both the categories, male or female. We use only one common word, that is advocate. In the same way, the person who is driving a bus, he is called a driver. Nowadays, you know, there are a lot of ladies who are driving the buses and driving the auto rickshaws. There are a lot of women who have come into driving profession, but we don't call them separately. The person who drives a vehicle is called driver only, whether he is a male or she is a female. We call both of them a common noun. We call both of them with a common noun, that is called a driver. So driver is a common noun. There are a lot of common nouns. For example, in your school itself, in our school if we discuss, we can see peon. We call peon, if it is a woman also who works as a peon, we call her peon only. There is no separate name or there is no separate noun for mentioning her. Whether it is a male or a female, we call P-E-O-N-P-U. And male or a female, we call principal only. For a female, it is a common noun which is used to refer both. P-O, principal, and you know that Prashant sir is sitting at the counter to collect your fees. His profession, or we call him accountant, right? Whether the accountant of a bank is a lady or a man, we call both of them accountant only. So accountant is a common noun. In the same way, or it is a common gender. In the same way, the most familiar noun, doctor. Doctor is also a common gender. There are a lot of common genders. Engineer, teacher, trainer, advocate, driver, peon, principal, accountant, doctor. There are a lot of pilot, captain, dancer, artist. All these are comes under common genders. Now you see this house is empty. We have to fill somebody there, otherwise that house will feel very bad, right? So let's see very quickly what is neuter gender. Neuter gender means it is the gender of anything existing on earth or in the world which has no life, which is an inanimate thing. For example, which has inanimate means which has no life. For example, what is this? Yeah, pencil. Somebody wrote pencil. Okay. Duster, pencil, pen. Table, blackboard, camera, mobile phone, computer. All these are inanimate or non-living things. So all the non-living things comes in the neuter gender or neutral gender category. It has no genders. You see, we cannot say the gender of this duster. We cannot say the gender of a chair. It has no life. So anything which has no life, that means every non-living things comes under the category of common genders. Chair, table, fan, all these are called neuter genders. So students, today's session is the discussion of genders, and we have discussed about masculine gender, and we learned masculine gender means the nouns which the first two or points to male category are called masculine genders. The nouns which speaks about female are in the category of feminine genders. The nouns which speaks about both male or female, the noun which represents both male and female category are included in the common gender category, and the nouns which any non-living thing, it is included in the neuter gender or neutral gender category. That's all for today, and today's session is over. I hope you enjoyed this session, students. Do subscribe this channel so that every day you get the notification, you can log in directly. Subscribe the channel as well as press the bell icon so that you can directly log in. Okay. And today there will be a homework of separating the nouns into these 4 categories that I will be sending in your class WhatsApp group. Bye students. See you in the next class.